Goddess of Awesome here. It's nighttime, so I'm shooting elsewhere where there's better light, and I just have to journal right now. So today is Saturday, May 12th, and it's the day before Mother's Day, and I faced a really harsh reality just now. I've been dragging my feet incredibly to reach out to the persons I purchased two of my beautiful tricolors from and offered to sell one back. And it is going to happen. I'm selling back Fair Katie, and it's been explained to me that most likely they'll have to sell her, that they won't be able to hold on to her for me, that the possibility of me purchasing her back is zero, which is very hurtful. They're very generous, loving, beautiful people. I'm so fortunate to have crossed paths with them. I'm so lucky. I'm a very lucky person, you know. They offer to buy back both because a rational mind, that might be a wise decision, you know, but I can't part with both, not all at once. And hopefully I won't have to part with Athena. Hopefully I'm going to get it all done. So this is what I want to say. Here I have been working on this internet project that my web team yesterday just told me that they don't want to work with me anymore. They're moving in a different direction is what they said. And they don't want to do my project. So that would mean that I would have to learn how to do a paid members website online. I'd have to create my content, some of it still. I'd have to do all of that, plus try to finish my book, plus try to survive with money. It's too much. It's too much. So what's going to happen right now is I'm simplifying, and I'm going on the most direct path possible. The horses I have, they're not cheap. So I'm getting back money that I can live on for a minute. I'm going to pay 3 months of rent. I'm going to pay my publishing costs. I'm going to pay my atrocious water bill. I'm going to pay my feed bill. Stock up in as much hay as possible, and I am going to focus solely on finishing my book. I've gotten all the riffraff out of my life. My mom is gone. I mean, she's not gone, but she's no longer in my life. My mentally disturbed brother is gone. Serve them both with restraining orders. As much as I don't want to let go of this precious gem of a horse, this is a catapult for me. And if I don't do the website stuff, if I just focus on the book, I'll get it done. And I have another book already written, ready to back it up. So that's 2 books I can release this year. And I'm going to caw like a crow. When my books are finished, I'm going to caw like a crow. Crows they are the sacred symbol of change. And I have been very blessed to have crossed paths with some beautiful souls who represent the sacred symbol of change. And I'm going with it. This is really my time right now. It's do or die. It's feast or famine. It's get it done or never get it done. Never. So I am feeling so much right now. I'm feeling incredibly blessed. I'm feeling fortunate. I'm feeling sad. I definitely feel a loss, but it's exhilarating to know that I can move forward without any interruption. I don't have my mom trying to stay here 2 nights a week or 3, interfering, trying to have conversation with me, conversations I don't want to have, I don't need to have. If I don't have to get my face up out of my computer and just work on what I need to figure out, like just work on my written project, it's gonna be done so fast. We're May 12th right now, May 12th, I believe. Maybe it's the 13th. Saturday, May, before Mother's Day. I could have my book out in July. It won't take long to edit it. The first 3 chapters are already edited. It's gonna fly by, and I'm getting it done. So this was really hard for me. I've been thinking of all the ways that I don't have to do this. How can I not do this? How can I just go to work for a little bit? Well, I'll just make this happen. I'll go set up my $2,000 days here, and there. I'll make this happen. I'll make that happen. But the truth is that will exhaust me. It will steal from my creative process. And my arms hurt so bad. I can't even describe it. I haven't done massage in so long and my arms hurt. It's like they're hurting worse than ever. My knuckles. This part hurts. This is the part I hold. This is it right here where everything rubs against. I'm 40 years old right now and my body is saying no more. I've been overworking myself for a long time to get these amazing $1 million horses. The equivalent of unicorns and alicorns. And part of me, truth be told, as I've been mushing myself so extremely hard to make certain monumental payments, part of me in my brain was like, I shouldn't have gone for Katie. I shouldn't have done that. I'm overworking myself too much. I should have just stuck with Athena and been done. I would have been able to focus. I would have been able to do this. I would have been able to do that. But you know what? All that is true. But you know what? What a freaking blessing that I did that. And that I have these extraordinary people in my life who I am never letting go of. They are my family. They are so my family. And I'm going to make them proud. I'm going to make them so proud that they took a chance on me. I'm not your average bear. I'm not an average girl. I'm not your average person. I am so much more. I am so much more. And it's my time right now. It's my time to shine. It's my time to prove. It's my time to pull out all the goodness that I possess and cast my bread out on the water and see what happens. Now there's some urgency here. They're not my parents, but I love them and they love me like we're family. She suggested I give up both, That's probably a wise idea for some people. I'm a little bit of a risk taker, I guess. And I'm gonna roll the dice on me. I'm not gonna roll the dice going to this town. I'm not gonna roll the dice making that website and see what happens. I'm gonna roll the dice on me and see what I can make happen. Me, all of me. So there's some time urgency here because I honored her suggestion, and it was wisdom, complete wisdom. But you know, it's a lot to let go of all at once, so why don't we start with one and see what happens? Let's give up one horse first and see what I can do with the time that buys me. That's going to be 3 months of rent. So we're May. That's June, July, August. That is also my publishing costs and my water bill. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. See, if I don't do this, if nothing comes of this, if I finish my book and it's a complete flop, I told her, I said, if I do a belly flop, this is what I said. I said, I have put so much into this written project. It's so close to being finished. I can't just abandon it. I have to finish what I started. I'll never know what was possible unless I finish it. Now, if I finish this book and it's a complete flop, then I'll sell her back the other one by the end of summer or first of fall. We'll see what happens. But if it's not a flop, if it actually is successful, then I get to keep my babe, who is magical and is supposed to be in my life. I strongly believe that about Athena. Athena is the chosen child. She's the golden one. So I just wanted to share that with you right now, that I've gotten very clear suddenly. And it's evident to me that I cannot do everything all at once. You know, it was evident to me last night that I can't do everything at once. Because yesterday is when I was told by the web team they don't want to work with me. Which means not only do I have to create content, which isn't that enough, now I have to build a site and figure out all these things. That's very time consuming. If I go back into the industry, everything is changed. All the advertising venues are different. There's new ones sprouting, but I have to figure them out. I have to give my time to them. I have to create accounts. I have to figure out stuff. I have to spend money on advertising as a time suck. It's not time for me right now to refigure out the industry, to figure out where I can fit and where I can survive. That's not what I'm supposed to do right now. That isn't. I need to focus on one thing, and that is the book. I have the second book already written. It's already been through one edit. I just have to do a lot of development. So the first book is in the works still, but very close to completion. And a second book is written and needs to be developed. It is highly likely that I could release 2 books this year and never ever have to be in the sex industry ever again. That these books can actually be the wrapping up of this part of my life, and that I don't have to go any deeper, access any more creativity in how I can survive using my feminine wilds to make me money. That's exhilarating. That's exciting. That it's uplifting. I feel like I have new air. Suddenly there's new air in my lungs, you know? This is not without pain. I'm surrendering right now. Surrendering a horse, yes. Surrendering to the universe. And getting very clear. You know, it came through last night as I was figuring out a few things online, trying to learn some computer stuff, that it was a waste of my time, that I don't have enough time, there's not enough time in the day to get all of it done. And now I don't have to. Now I don't have to. Now I can just go forward. What a freaking gift. What a gift that I have overworked myself, that I mushed myself to buy these extraordinary horses from the right people, from good people who honor me, they love me, they respect me as I am. I respect them and love them and honor them so much. This is a significant gift. Significant. I can't say enough about how amazing this is. It hurts. It definitely hurts to know that they are not going to hold on to this horse and let me buy her back later. That's painful. But going to work and treading water and not making my goals, that's more painful. See, I'm at an interesting time in my life right now. Interesting to figure out what's more painful than others. What's the least of the pain? It's more painful to do that, less painful to do this, as much as this still hurts, you know? So, I was smart. I was smart to overwork myself. I was smart to invest in some horses that held their value. You know, there's a lot of sex workers out there who don't know what they're going to do right now. They are grasping at straws, wondering how they're going to make it. And I am so blessed. I feel like a hammock, some kind of golden hammock has caught me, has caught my fall. That's what you are to me, Kathleen, right now. This beautiful hammock, a saving grace to catch me from a rocky fall. I can never thank you enough. I'm gonna make you proud. I'm gonna make me proud. I am so proud of my work. I am going to be all that and more. I have it in me. Now, nothing's in my way. I'm not going to have to raise my head up to work. I can focus on my project and not waste a moment of time. Not one moment. How beautiful a blessing. I feel so blessed. So I'm going to end it there and say that change is here. Significant change is here. And how I'm doing that is by getting clear and simple. Simplifying and getting clear. It's great to have a whole bunch of ideas, but you can't work on all of them at one time. It's too much. There's not enough time in the day. Pick one thing and hone in on it and master it. So I am Sarah Sunshine, future author extraordinaire. Extraordinaire author of extraordinary literature that discusses the sex industry, specifically sensual massage in general, and what it's been like to have been stuck in the industry for 21 years. My arms are finally going to get a chance to heal. I finally have a chance to be a real girl. I wanted to be a real girl for a long time. I've been trapped being a fantasy girl, like a doll in a glass case. You can see me And I can see out, but people can't touch me, and I can never get out. There is no handles on the inside. It's locked. But now it's not locked. It's like the glass case is lifting. That's what it is. There's no key to open the door. You enter through the door, and then it locks you in, and you can't get out. How I'm getting out, it's lifting. The whole glass prison is lifting off. It's lifting. That's what's happening right now, Kathleen. That's what you just did for me. I had to record this because these are all the thoughts that would have been happening, and I had to document it. So I never thought I could get out of that glass case. I've been wanting to and trying to, but I haven't known how that was going to be possible. An angel named Kathleen. Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And I am so excited to complete my projects. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I love you so much. I'm Sarah Sunshine, the Goddess of Awesome. Thank you for being here with me during my profound journey of becoming free from the sex industry. May 2018. Bright blessings and be well.